All right, what's the deal with comfort food? Well, we all can kind of paint the picture in our head of what comfort food is to us, and it's probably got some stories, some history in our family. And indeed, it does feel comforting, at least initially, or at least for a period. Weirdly, a lot of comfort food isn't necessarily something that's going to be most conducive to a healthy expression of our own vitality in our body, our own biochemistry, but nonetheless provide some comfort. Now, I have a theory as to why this is, and so let me try and extrapolate on that idea. So, our body learns a lot based on association. So we have a powerful emotional experience, and our subconscious mind tries to make rules, makes associations to, will try to make the world more predictable, ultimately safer, but also how to navigate through stresses. So imagine this scenario. So you had a rough day at school, bullied, failed a test, whatever the case is. You come home pretty devastated, and mom, dad, grandma, whomever is like, oh honey, let me help you. I'm gonna make your favorite thing. And they make you a nice little treat. We'll call it brownies or something in this scenario. And so now you're eating this brownie and you actually are comforted. It feels good. You feel better. And your subconscious mind goes, got it. When we feel this way, say it was like ridicule or failure, brownies are gonna help. Okay? And what really was happening there was you felt seen, you felt heard, you felt understood by whoever made you that treat. And that felt good, right? It's like I had a bad day, someone noticed and saw me and was there for me, which is compassion, which is love. Those things feel awesome. But your subconscious mind is like, brownies made me feel better. And so weirdly enough, you expect brownies to work. It almost can be a placebo. So in the future, it's like I'm stressed or I failed something at work or someone was mean to me. So whatever trigger is initiated, and then it's like, okay, I know what's going to help. It's going to be a little treat. And you have it, and you actually do feel a bit better. Maybe for a little bit, maybe you don't feel great, hours later the next day. But the point is, it did work, and that's because you made an association, and your subconscious is very powerful. It can actually make chemicals that it needs to in order to feel an expected way. That's somewhat how placebos work. So, lesson for you, the practical aspect of this is if you have a food that makes you feel better, maybe you can think about it. Why does this make me feel better? What do I associate with this? And if I need to feel better, what do I actually need? I don't need a treat. Maybe I need to feel seen or heard. Maybe talk to someone who cares about you, who loves you unconditionally. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe it's just my theory, but I think it's a pretty good one. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear your response to this, but I think that's a big part about how, or just why comfort food works the way it does. Is because we have a memory, powerful emotional experience. Maybe that experience was healing, like someone seeing you and caring for you, but your subconscious mind goes, food did that for me. I think that is definitely the case for me, knowing the family that I was raised in. My mom's love language is certainly cooking for people. So I think that was definitely ingrained in me. If I don't feel good or I need to feel loved, my mom would cook something that I liked, maybe my favorite thing, and then I felt loved. So would love to hear about this from you guys, maybe a story or an experience that you've had. All right, bye everyone.